Strategic principles of account reconciliation frequency. The timing and frequency of account reconciliations are not standardized across all businesses. Instead, they are determined by a strategic balance between stringent internal controls, comprehensive risk management, and operational efficiency. Framework for determining frequency. Organizations must evaluate both numerical data and contextual factors when scheduling reconciliations. Quantitative metrics, primarily transaction volume. Higher volumes typically necessitate more frequent reviews to prevent backlog. Qualitative factors, the complexity of the account and the inherent risk of error or fraud. Corporate autonomy. There is no universal regulatory mandate for reconciliation intervals. Each entity is responsible for establishing internal policies that align with their specific business model. Standard intervals. Common industry cycles include daily, monthly, quarterly, semi-annual, or annual reconciliations. Risk-based categorization. Modern finance departments often prioritize their workload by categorizing general ledger (GL) accounts based on their risk profile. Risk level reconciliation frequency. Examples of accounts: A. High risk daily or weekly cash and bank account, high volume of clearing accounts. B. Medium risk monthly accounts payable, accounts receivable, prepaid expenses. C. Low risk quarterly or annually long-term assets, security deposits, low-term equity note. Cash and bank accounts are classified as high risk because they involve liquid assets. Frequent reconciliation is essential to ensure the immediate detection of theft, misappropriation, or accounting discrepancies. Key influencing variables. Several internal and external factors can shift an organization's reconciliation schedule. Chart of account structure. Highly granular or complex structures often require more frequent oversight to maintain accuracy. Technological maturity. Organizations utilizing advanced automation and specialized reconciliation software can perform checks more frequently with significantly less manual labor. Risk appetite and compliance. The specific risk tolerance of senior leadership, combined with the rigorous requirements of internal and external auditors, often dictates the necessary level of detail and frequency.